Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Sighted. This is Jesse, and we are back for another low vision spotlight game video. This time we are taking a look at, I believe it's kind of an adventure game, really dialogue heavy, but we are looking at Herald of Halibut. I've seen a little bit of footage of this, and I'm playing this on PC Game Pass. So yeah, it's one of those where like, oh, okay, I can check out the game, and if I like it, I can pick it up later. But hey, you know what? I can try the whole game for free. Game Pass, again, it's a really great way to see if you might like a game or see if it's accessible enough for you. And yeah, Herald of Halibut. The only other thing I really know about this is, like I said, I know it's kind of adventure, gamey, dialogue type of thing. And I guess the art style, they basically made these physical dioramas and then like digitized them or something. So it almost seems like it might have like a claymation style to it. That's what I was sort of like, the whole style of this is sort of what I'm intrigued about. The main menu, there's good and bad here. I went under options a little bit, and there's not a whole lot there, but I like the large text here. That's great. The contrast is great. But the highlight color, for some reason, it's still hard for me to see, especially if I were to go into options here. If I look hard enough, like I can tell which one is highlighted, but it just doesn't pop out right away. I kind of wish the highlight color was something a bit more different than yellow and white versus black, or versus just yellow and white. I wish it was something more substantial, or maybe they had like another indicator next to it, like an arrow or something, because I don't know, for some reason it's just not popping out to me. I have never played this game. We're going to start from the beginning because this is such a story heavy game. I have no idea what it's like, and I figure doing a video on it from somewhere in the middle probably wouldn't make a lot of sense to you or me. So let's just go ahead and do a new game. Okay, here we go, and I'm playing this with the Xbox Elite controller. So I think this is kind of a slow burn. If you're looking for like an action-y game, I don't think this is it. But this, like I said, it's story, a lot of dialogue, something about being like in an underwater ship in a planet somewhere. I genuinely don't know what the story is, so we're gonna find out. And you can rebind the controls. There's volume sliders. You got subtitle on and off, subtitle size. But other than that, there really aren't much in the way of options. It's pretty stripped back. Yeah, it looks like we got some sort of zooming into this underwater. Yeah, it's like a fallout shelter kind of thing underwater. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see the model look to it. Just showing a whole bunch of characters that I'm presuming we're going to be interacting with over the course of the game. Got some underwater civilization here. It's a neat art style. I'll definitely give it that. I know there is voice acting, so I forget what podcast it was. Somebody was saying, it's like, I don't want to read a game. I'm like, oh, that's such a good quote. Okay.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh,
Hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in
Big
addition
subtitles.
to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
Wait, but only last month it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Okay. So that is me, apparently. Mr. Harold of Halibut. I keep wanting to say Havoc.
Fell foul of the end-user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, wow, this does look almost like a shoebox, the way it's zoomed out like that. Okay, so
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title, young man, is All-Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid
very
All-Water
British.
Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
Okay. Let's talk to this nut job over here. Why does he...
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant... because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Huh.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything...
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
Freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Okay.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company.
Oh, it cut away.
We seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, if you say so.
Here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Okay.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
I kind of like his chill demeanor.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know.
Could use a little
I'm
more
sorry.
transparency
Next
down there
time.
for the
This
subtitles,
must have an underlying cause.
because that contrast is very low still.
And your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like
So I
you've
guess I'm
never
supposed to
snapped
follow
out of
her.
that daydream.
Okay.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Yeah, he's definitely very chill. I'm definitely getting that vibe. Okay, Altwater District. Out of order. Well, I guess we're going here then. Wait, is this just where I came from? I just want to see if I can explore, you know? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this is where I came from. Yeah, they won't let me interact with anything right now. It's just like they really want me to... God, can I walk any... Okay, L zooms in. Can I walk any faster? Okay, I think that is a slight...
Destination
Ah.
chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
What the hell? That was weird.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you,
Okay, so that's zoomed out pretty far.
long-term tube traveling experience.
So will we get discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
Okay, that'll be handy. If I don't know where I am, I can just hold L and be like, oh, okay, it'll zoom kind of right into where I am.
Possible inconvenience to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
So what can you comment on?
I am authorised to comment on the nature of the tube closure, which is that All Water have had to close the line temporarily for improvement works.
Yes, you said that. Have these improvements been carried out before?
I cannot say if the exact same optimizations have been made to another line.
So what can you comment on?
I can confirm that there is no discount scheme in place, and that we believe the fares to be
Can I
fair.
talk to you
So
people?
who calculates the fair price?
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
This is ridiculous. Can I talk to your manager?
Certainly, sir. If you'd just like to go to the All Water Public Office and make a managerial communication meeting request with Secretary...
So yeah, where am I supposed to go here?
Reason, sir.
Or what can I just want to know what I can interact with, you know? Yeah, I don't like how zoomed out this is, because it's a little, you know, it's a little harder to get, you know, pinpoint accuracy on things. So that's blocked off. Let's see. God, he walks slow.
Yet there is no discount scheme in place, as we calculated the possible inconvenience to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
I can't
Just
comment
trying to
on
figure out
the
what the hell I can
pricing
interact
strategy,
with
I'm
here.
afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
So what can you comment on?
I am authorised to comment on the nature of the tube closure, which is that all water have had to close the line temporarily for improvement work.
Yeah, so that's just the elevator that I came in.
I cannot say if the exact same optimization.
Oh, it's so painfully slow.
So what can you comment on?
Yeah. You're just endlessly doing your loop.
We believe the fares to be fair.
So who calculates the fair price?
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
This is ridiculous. Can I talk to your manager?
Certainly, sir. If you'd just like to go to the all-water public office and make a managerial communication meeting request.
Let's see, where am I supposed to go here? Ah, okay. Central. I can go to the arcades. Lab district. I think that's where she wanted me to go, right?
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appear in extra-natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and
A little framey there.
ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
Okay.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
This guy's an
Right of
idiot.
the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Wow. Yeah, this guy is kind of a stooge.
Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now
Okay,
do
so
it.
that...
And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Ah, okay, the arcades. All right. Okay. So what kind of trouble can we get into here? That's kind of a neat transition. Ooh, so that's gonna be an interesting thing. Kind of being able to tell if there's a door at the front, because again, you're not turning the camera. It's, you know, like a diorama kind of a thing. So noticing that there's a door at the bottom of the window. So we're just gonna wander around here, see what's going on. Can we even do anything in here? It's a little weird to line it up. Like the 3D is, you know, to try to get things exact. Like I don't think you can really get any further. So we're just gonna not go there. I like the idea of this, but it's pretty slow.
It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Okay, so I've got my PDA. I just want to wander around and see how much of an adventure game this is. Like, does he comment on things, or is it only really I can interact with things that I... Because that's half the fun about adventure games, is getting the character's insight, you know, personality when you're trying to examine things. Do items that you can interact with, are they shiny? Is this going to be a pixel hunt? Let's go in here. Oh, is that the same door? No. I'm not seeming to be able to interact with much of anything here. Like, I would like to be able to get his, you know, thoughts on different things, but I'm just literally walking so slow. I'm trying to figure out... I think it'd be kind of a bummer if you couldn't just interact with a bunch of stuff. What the hell? Okay. I wonder if it'll let me leave this area, or if it'll be like, no, you can't leave until you do what you're supposed to do. That's where we came from, I think. I just want to walk around and see what we can... Okay, that's another elevator again.
I hate being railroaded, but sometimes you just have to go where they tell you. It's better than Moreau having to bail me out again.
Yeah, so it won't let me do that, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this has to be a game that I'm in the mood for. It's not one that I can just pick up and play. And again, I'm not getting a lot of interactivity vibes here. It's like, you can only do with, I mean, maybe it opens up more and maybe he will be more, like, forthcoming. And, you know, again, a lot of those point-and-click adventure games, you'd click on random things and people would give their thoughts or whatever. Can't do anything in the bathroom, apparently. Fair enough. Can we... Oh, we can only go... Huh. I can go down some more stairs. I won't take the elevator. I'm just going to cheat and take the stairs. That way you can't tell me where to go. I will go where the heck I want to. Yeah, I do see some visual... And this is going to be another... I have no clue where the hell I'm going. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, even fish blood is such a good fertilizer, the slow-release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes, sorry, Rat. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what they think.
Okay, well, apparently I did what I was supposed to. Completely by accident.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up.
Do
you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy, too?
Okay, I got a little notification on my little PDA. Now I can go back and feed the fish, but before I do that, I'm going to wander around a little bit more. Because I don't remember, I had to do something else. But I want to see what's down on this floor here. See if I can go in any of these doors, which I cannot. Oh, we can go down even more. Okay. I think there are some sort of, like, I don't want to say mini games, but little tasks that you, like, gameplay things that you'll have to do from time to time. Can't go in there. Can I do anything? Oh. Wait, what the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, speaking of mini games. I'm not sure. What? So there was an energy level thing. How do I can... All I can do is hit the A button. So I gotta... I'm assuming I'm supposed to change these somehow, but how? How do I do it? Huh? can't I can't back out either. There's a 1. Huh. All it does is kind of buzz at me. And then it goes here. Oh, wait, what? Okay. I guess that was what I was supposed to do.
Clean as a whistle again.
Okay, I have no clue what the hell I just did. But apparently I did what I was supposed to do. That really didn't make a hell of a lot of sense, guys. Okay, so yeah, remember when I was sending mini games? Yeah, apparently little puzzles or whatever. There do seem to be a few. Look at his weird walk. That weird, he's just like lunging up the stairs. It was just this weird animation toward the top there. So now I think we can go back up to the lab and we can do the fish thing. Okay, that must be... Yeah, that must be like the walking animation thing. Yeah, this game is... I mean, it's interesting, but very, very slow. Okay, so we should be able...
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served.
Okay, I think we did our 2 tasks.
Bot diagnostic report. Scanning. Scanning. All tasks completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation. Minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Yep. Okay, now we can go back to that elevator. Presumably. Go through the door, you stooge. What are you... What are you doing, dude? The hell? Yeah, some of the side doors, it's like there's just this whole perspective thing because everything is fixed. Just lining everything up, and I can see myself overlooking things. So it'll be interesting to see. But we'll go to the arcade and we'll see if we can get to the...
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Okay, so... It's a little small. To do. Main menu. let's see. I just want to see something here really quick. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. It's kind of neat, but so watch the announcement. Let's see, yeah, work is it? I can watch the announcement on the TV in the lounge. Okay, where the hell is the lounge? Because the lab is where we were, right? I think. Because that was the thing that I wanted to see, is I wanted to see whatever that announcement thing that they had talked about earlier. That would be a pretty good place to wrap it up if I could get there. But oh my god, you walk so slow, Harold. So I think, again, there's nothing I can interact with here. I'm just kind of looking through to see if there's... Can I do anything in here? No. Alright, where the heck is the lounge? Maybe we gotta do, maybe we gotta go down those stairs again? Whatever. Lift that up again, because I can. Wait, unless, hold on, if I lower that down, I should really try to interact with this more to see if I can do anything. Oh. Oh, this is where is this my bedroom? Okay, this is my little dungeon where we started the game. And boy. Okay. Huh. Well, let's leave here. Again, are there doors on the bottom that I'm not making out? I do apologize if this video is kind of boring, but you know, this game is, as I said, it's pretty slow.
Ciao, Harold.
Ah,
Chris, what brings
here we
you
go.
Would you guess that the tubes are down again?
Strangely, yes, I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything I've taught them.
Won't they do their homework?
Gunter will. Anyway, the whole social district is off limits right now. So at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know? Hey, are you gonna watch the announcement?
Yeah, I meant to go to the arcades for it, but my darn ticket is playing up. Mind if I watch it here with you?
Of course, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it started.
Aye, let's see what all the fuss is about.
Alright, yeah, let's see what this whole announcement business is.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletrop.
Okay.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletrop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
I will watch this and eat a cashew.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials.
Okay.
We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments.
Oh.
After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus.
Like the
but
animation.
with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
All Water Corp.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours.
Okay.
Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
All water
announcement.
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch?
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
Alright, so now I know where my, I know where my bedroom is. I found that by accident. Guess we'll head there.
Good evening, Fedorans. The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements. Get home safe.
Okay. We'll see what the beginning of the next day does, but get some shut-eye. Not much of a day.
Oh boy. What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Oh, it's so hard to walk at a snail's pace and do like 2 tasks for a day. This guy's a wuss. I'm not sure that I really like his character. Day 18251 AC. Okay. Reminds me of my old bed growing up. That thing was a ancient thing. All right, so we'll see if the lab lady's up there and she's gonna yell at me again. I mean, the guy. To be fair, the guy is a scatterbrained.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it will make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to
God, this
open
guy's
the
an
hatch
idiot.
first. Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
Okay. What the hell are we doing here? Let me walk over here. What are you doing, Harold? Modem sounds. Classic. No. How do I... I mean, it's all like right here. I don't know. I'm kind of not feeling it. Like, I get I like the premise, you know, it's like, oh, Earth apparently is gone. Would they say 5th generation traveling on this ship? And so even the teacher guy is like, oh, we haven't seen, or no, someone else had said it's like, oh, we have never set foot on Earth. We've never breathed its air. Thought they found a planet with water on it, but a little hostile. Had to go underwater because the air was all gaseous. So the premise seems interesting. Are they going to be able to make it more inhabitable? I don't foresee the game really picking up. I don't foresee this being like oh, this is a prologue where we just wander around and then something, bad happens and then we become this action hero. That doesn't seem to be what this kind of a game is. The story could be interesting. But again, just being able to, see things in the environment, overlooking like, oh, there's a little path I could go here, or there's a tiny little switch or something, or just being able to overlook something. And just the pace of walking around, it's interesting, it's slow. But if you are if you're into games with a lot of story, and you don't mind a little bit of a slow burn, this game might just be for you. I'm not going to say it's not for me, but I'm not really vibing with it right now. You know, maybe after a long day and I just want to kick back and do something like this, I could see myself playing it. And again, I'm glad that I got to play it on Game Pass because it's a way to try a game that I maybe ordinarily wouldn't. So yeah, it is available on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Herald of Halibut. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.